What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we are going to go ahead and do our ×2 skill up. Now, something a little bit different that they have done with this double skill up event is that we get the skill up split into two separate parts, where each separate part will be available for 2 separate days. So that means that for 2 days, or it's actually 4 days in total, but split over 2 days in 2 different weeks, we have ×2 skill up, which is actually one of my favorite ways in order that this actually happens. You know, in Japan they have the same sort of thing where they split up their skill up into 2 separate days, or to 4 separate days over 2 separate weeks. And I prefer this method because what this means is that we're going to be getting ×2 skill up more often, which is absolutely awesome. But let's get straight into it, guys. I'm really pumped for it. I need to actually change up my box real quick, but I don't actually have that much to skill up. I've been YOLO feeding some of the units from the fortnight. I'm keeping these brooks for Timeskip Brook when he eventually comes out, same with this brook here. So I just have a whole bunch of skill books, and I also have the Almighty Manuals. So I'm hoping that this time I can get a skill up on Timeskip Luffy, because the last, I think, what is it? The last 10 I fed. The last 10 Almighty Manuals I fed, I've gotten 0 skill ups on Timeskip Luffy. So I'm a little bit hopeful. I'm hopeful this time. But anyways, let's get straight into it. First thing is first, we have DJ Sanji. Now, I have had this guy, obviously, since, you know, the start of the game, and I still haven't maxed out his skill. So I'm hoping that I can do that right here. We have 3 skill books. He needs 2 skill ups. He needs 2 skill ups. So let's get straight into it. Let's see what we can get from 3 books. It'd be nice to get at least 1 skill up. We get absolutely nothing, so that is not a good start. We have Koala next, though. Now, I've already maxed 5-star Koala, but the reason why I have these books is because I really wanted to max an unevolved one. Now, I already have 2 skill ups on this Koala, so I'm hoping that we can max her out with these 5 books here. If not, it's okay. You know, her fortnight is still out, so it's still fine. I got a skill up, which is awesome. Can we get another? Unfortunately not. So she's still missing 1 skill up on this one, but that's fine. She still has a low cooldown to begin with, so I'm not really too fussed about that. Inazuma is actually a unit that I only pulled very recently, so I am hoping I can get a couple of skill ups on this guy. I don't really know how many skill ups he needs. There he is. What does he start at? He starts at 18 turns, so I don't think he needs that many, maybe 6 skill ups. Probably goes down to 10 turns or 12 turns or something around that, but let's see what we get. First 5, we get a skill up. That's what I like to see. Starting things off strong, get a skill up. Nice. Now, how many books do I have? So I fed 5, so I had 20 books. Let's see how many skill ups we can get from 20 books. Ideally, from 20, you should be getting at least 4 skill ups on average. So that would be good. Unfortunately, we're not starting off very strong at all. So I'm very hopeful that we can get a couple more skill ups. Starting off very weak. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Alright, this 5's gonna get us a skill up. Alright, we're back on track. Get us another one. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now we're on average. We're on average now. Okay, so we've gotten 3 skill ups, which is ideal. And then ideally, we'd get 1 more here to average it out. So we'll get 4 skill ups out of 20 books. But let's see what the game has in store for us today. There's a skill up. Okay, so just about average. Do we get another? Oh, we maxed! Oh, damn! Damn! Okay, so we only need 4 skill ups. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't actually expect him to need that many skill ups. I thought it would have been a lot more. But next is Dellinger. Dellinger is one of my favorite units recently, because I pulled Rob Lucci, 6-star Rob Lucci, and Dellinger helps out that team immensely. So I am hopeful that I can get him to max skill, because yeah, he's just super useful. Unfortunately, starting off with not a single skill up there. I did actually get a couple skill ups on him when the fortnight first dropped, because when the fortnight first dropped, it was actually double skill up during that period too. So I got a couple skill ups then. We got another skill up there. He doesn't actually need that many, I don't think. I think he needs a couple more. I don't exactly remember what he goes down to, but he's just a super useful unit. Changes negative orbs into positive orbs for powerhouse characters. And then I believe he's stage 2 special, does it for all characters or something like that. So there we go. We get another 2 skill ups there, which is awesome. Back on track, back on track. Let's get this money, let's get this money. Dellinger, super useful unit, and eventually when we get Colosseum Dellinger, we'll be able to go ahead and socket out this guy as well, getting another skill up there. He must be close to max. There he is, max skill. It goes down to 14 turns and a 5-turn cooldown on stage 1. Absolutely amazing. So, that's cool. Okay, let's go into Don Chin Jiao. I don't have that many books for this guy. I don't really use him that often, but he is just an all-round amazing unit. Has a really good, really good special ability. So, ideally, we want to go ahead and try to max him out. Let's see what we get here. Are we going to start off strong? Starting off strong with a skill up. That's what I like to see. Okay, cool. I don't really know what this guy goes down to either. The Colosseum units, just in general, I never really cared for that much. There were only like a couple of the units from the Dressrosa Colosseum that I really cared for. And Don Chin Jiao really wasn't one of those units. You know, the number 1 unit that I would really want from that batch would be Elizabello. He is just super useful. But let's see what we get here. We're gonna do 4 and 3. We'll do 4 and 3. He's got 3 skill ups right now. Surely he doesn't need that many more because his special is pretty good. It's a 1.75 orb boost if you're below 30%, I believe, or something like that. Unfortunately, not getting a skill up from those 4. Can we finish it off with a skill up with these 3 skill books for this guy? Let's see. Can we get a skill up? Dang it. Okay, so we only got 3 skill ups. 16 turns is still pretty good, and his skill books are out right now, so I'm probably going to go ahead and try and max that guy out. Next is Blue Ghillie. Now, Blue Ghillie, I did try and max him out. I did try and get a couple skill ups when the Fortnite first dropped. Unfortunately, I didn't get any skill ups from like 20 books or something like that. It was ridiculous. So, hopefully I can get a little bit more lucky now. He has a really cool special. Allows you to change orbs 3 times after... I know, what is it? It's like... it's something... What is it? It's something really ridiculous. So it changes captain slot to own type, and then allows you to freely swap orbs. Yeah. So he changes the captain to a matching orb, and then allows you to swap orbs 3 times. So... not a bad unit, and the one good thing about him is that he's actually a really low cooldown. He maxes at 5 turns, which is actually kind of crazy for a really cool special like that, guaranteeing your captain a matching orb, and allows you to swap orbs 3 times. So depending on, you know, what kind of boss, that could actually be pretty useful, allowing you to swap your orbs around, which is actually not a terrible special. Unfortunately, we're not getting very lucky on this guy. It would be nice to get a couple more skill ups, but unfortunately, that is not happening. Come on, Blue Ghillie. Come on. We're gonna get a skill up. Hey, there it is. Okay, he needs like 6 skill ups or something. There it is. Okay, I think he needs 2 more. Hey, there we go. We got a 3 out of 5. Holy damn. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he needs 1 more. Yeah, he needs 1 more skill up. And we have 11 books. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that we're able to get this last skill up here. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Come on. We need 1 more skill up. 1 more skill up. Hey, yes. Okay, Blue Ghillie is done. Thank God for that. Moving on, we have the Funk Brothers. This guy is actually a pretty interesting character. Again, one of the Colosseum units. Not a lot of people use this guy, but he's actually pretty cool. He's a combo-based captain, and his special is also combo-based, which is really interesting. You know, the combo-based units really haven't taken off in One Piece Treasure Cruise all that much, so I am hopeful that they do get some pretty good support in the future, because I am kind of hopeful that the combo-based characters will eventually be really good. Because they have, obviously, like, they've got really good units. Obviously, like, the Raid Boss Kuma is an absolutely phenomenal unit. You also have the Int Ivankov, who has a really high combo and is actually really good. Damage reduction, as well as some really nice healing capabilities. Really good. But we've gotten a ton of skill ups on this guy. Oh my god, he must be very close to max. You can see here, this guy's at 13 turns already, and it does random dex damage and boost all attack of allies by 1.75 for 3 turns after a 30 hit combo. So he's actually pretty solid, and with such a low cooldown, that's probably going to be used on a combo-based team. It's just such a good special. Now I move on to this guy here, Abdullah and G. I don't have many skill books for this guy, but he is a just phenomenal unit. If you guys don't know what he does, he's got a really low cooldown, reduces special charge time by 1 turn for striker and slasher characters, and turn those types unfavorable slots into recovery. So that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't actually know about the recovery orb manipulation. I thought it was just the lower of cooldowns, but that's actually a really good special. And the reason why it's so good is because it also maxes at like a really low cooldown, like 5 turns or something like that. It is absolutely ridiculous. So he started off at 11 turns. I believe he goes down to a 5 turn cooldown. We'll feed 4 and 4 here. Yeah, so he's actually pretty good. So I would ideally like to max this guy out, especially because, you know, I didn't know about that effect where he changes unmatching slots into recovery. So that can actually be used in some specific teams, you know, especially if you get really bad orbs, go ahead and switch them around to recovery. Unfortunately, from, what was that, like 11 books, or no, it was like 8 and 5, 13 books, whatever it was, we got only 1 skill up, which is kind of bad. Now we move on to Strong World Luffy. Now, Strong World Luffy, you guys probably already know what he does. 2 times boosted to strength. Amazing unit. Unfortunately, I didn't get him to max skill when his books did first come around, so I would love to max this guy out here. I don't think I need too many more skill ups. We got a 2 out of 3. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm pretty sure he only needs 1 more skill up. This would be absolutely hype if we can max this guy out, because this guy's special is insane. So can we get that last skill up? Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, okay, so Strong World Luffy is completely maxed out. That's what I like to see. Again, this was another Strong World unit that I was unable to max out. Strong World Zoro has a really good special. I believe I only need 1 more skill up, so can we get a 1 from 2? Can we get a 1 from 2? Zoro, my man. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, okay, that's absolutely amazing. Moving on, we have this Rob Lucci. Now, I YOLO fed a lot of this guy's books, so I'm not really expecting to max this guy out. He has an okay special, not overly amazing, so, you know, skill ups would be nice, but I don't think I'm ever really going to use this guy that much because his cooldown is insanely high. Even at max, it's like 18 turns, and for what he does, it's not really that great. But let's move on now. We have Boa Hancock, the secret boss. Now, this unit's actually pretty good. Special ability locks crew slots for 1 turn, and then if your HP is below 30%, it changes her orb and your captain's orb into matching. So it's actually a really good special, and she's a free spirit shooter, so can be used on strength teams, free spirit teams, or shooter teams. So really, really nice special, and it would be nice to get a couple skill ups on her. Getting 1 skill up out of 4 there. Let's feed another 4. Hopefully we can get another couple of skill ups. That would be nice. Now, you can actually use this to go ahead and socket out your Legend Boa if you guys haven't done so already, which is exactly what I'm doing because I haven't done that yet. Especially because 6-star plus Boa is also coming out as well. So if you guys do have Legend Boa, then you definitely want to try and max out her sockets for her 6-star plus form. So, anyways, let's feed these last 5. We have 5 skill ups already on her. Can we get another set of skill ups? We do get another set of skill up. We got 1 there. Okay, so she's got 6 skill ups. She's on a 19 turn cooldown. I don't really know how many skill ups she needs, but yeah, that's pretty good. Now, as I mentioned, we have all those Brooks there for time skip Brook whenever he does pop around. But yeah, now, guys, if you guys don't know, right, I am 1 skill up out of 13 universal books for time skip Luffy. So I'm pretty heartbroken with the amount of skill ups that we have been getting on Luffy. So I'm going to be pretty upset if we, again, do not get any skill ups on Luffy, but he goes nothing, guys. He goes nothing. I really, really hope, I mean, just 1 more skill up would be freaking awesome, you know, but let's see what we get. 5 more universal books. Only 1 skill up on him. Let's see what we get. Come on, Luffy, please. Okay, we get another skill up. Thank God for that. Okay, we got 1. You know, 2 out of 18 is very, very, very bad rates. 2 out of 18 is very, very bad. But I am kind of happy that at least I didn't get fucked this time. I'm very, very happy about that. So we're going to end this video here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.